Hello and welcome back to Quiz Class. Today we bring you a fun and entertaining quiz that's not just exciting to play, but also full of knowledge. No boring questions here, only interesting ones that will keep you hooked. Play along, share your score in the comments, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more quizzes. I wish you best of luck. The Hagia Sophia is a famous landmark in which city? Rome, Athens, or Istanbul? The correct answer is Istanbul. Which 1972 film is famous for the line, "I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse"? Jaws, The Godfather, or Rocky? The correct answer is The Godfather. What is the only continent crossed by both the prime meridian and the equator? South America, Asia, or Africa? The correct answer is Africa. What is the sum of the interior angles of a hexagon? 540 degrees, 720 degrees, or 1080 degrees? The correct answer is 720 degrees. The Chevrolet Corvette Stingray was a popular sports car in which decade? The 1950s, the 1960s, or the 1970s? The correct answer is the 1960s. Which element on the periodic table has the symbol Fe? Gold, silver, or iron? The correct answer is iron. Who wrote the classic American novel To Kill a Mockingbird? Mark Twain, F. Scott Fitzgerald, or Harper Lee? The correct answer is Harper Lee. Regarding the Christ the Redeemer statue, this famous statue is located at the summit of Corcovado Mountain in which city? Rio de Janeiro, Mexico City, or Buenos Aires? The correct answer is Rio de Janeiro. Which British rock band released the hit song Bohemian Rhapsody in 1975? The Beatles, Led Zeppelin, or Queen? The correct answer is Queen. The Bay of Pigs was a failed military invasion of which country? Vietnam, Korea, or Cuba? The correct answer is Cuba. The ancient library of Alexandria was located in what modern-day country? Greece, Turkey, or Egypt? The correct answer is Egypt. Which 1968 film, directed by Stanley Kubrick, is a classic of the science fiction genre? Planet of the Apes, 2001: A Space Odyssey, or The Graduate? The correct answer is 2001: A Space Odyssey. What is the name of the strait that separates Spain from Morocco? The Strait of Malacca, the Strait of Gibraltar, or the Bering Strait? The correct answer is the Strait of Gibraltar. What is the area of a circle with a radius of 5 units? 10 pi square units, 25 pi square units, or 50 pi square units? The correct answer is 25 pi square units. The Trans Am is a famous performance package for which Pontiac model? The GTO, the Firebird, or the Catalina? The correct answer is the Firebird. What is the most common element in the universe? Oxygen, helium, or hydrogen? The correct answer is hydrogen. Who is the author of the epic fantasy series, The Lord of the Rings? C.S. Lewis, J.R.R. Tolkien, or J.K. Rowling? The correct answer is J.R.R. Tolkien. Regarding the Great Sphinx, this limestone statue of a mythical creature is located near which other famous landmarks? The Colosseum, the Pyramids of Giza, or Stonehenge? The correct answer is the Pyramids of Giza. Who was known as the King of Rock and Roll? Chuck Berry, Little Richard, or Elvis Presley? The correct answer is Elvis Presley. The United Nations headquarters is located in which city? London, Geneva, or New York City? The correct answer is New York City. The ancient city of Carthage, a rival to Rome, was located on which continent? Europe, Asia, or Africa? The correct answer is Africa. Which 1959 epic historical film won a record 11 Academy Awards? Ben-Hur, Some Like It Hot, or The Ten Commandments? The correct answer is Ben-Hur. What is the largest island in the Mediterranean Sea? Sardinia, Cyprus, or Sicily? The correct answer is Sicily. A car's price is reduced by 20%. If the new price is $16,000, what was the original price? $19,200, $20,000, or $22,000? The correct answer is $20,000. The Countach is an iconic supercar from which Italian manufacturer? Ferrari, Lamborghini, or Maserati? The correct answer is Lamborghini. What is the name for the process where a liquid turns into a gas? Condensation, sublimation, or evaporation? The correct answer is evaporation. Who painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel? Raphael, Leonardo da Vinci, or Michelangelo? The correct answer is Michelangelo. Regarding the Parthenon, this ancient temple is a famous landmark in which European capital? Rome, Athens, or Madrid? The correct answer is Athens. Which American singer-songwriter was a leading figure in the 1960s folk music revival? Johnny Cash, Bob Dylan, or Frank Sinatra? The correct answer is Bob Dylan. Apartheid was a system of racial segregation in which country? India, South Africa, or Rwanda? The correct answer is South Africa. What was the capital city of the Byzantine Empire? Rome, Athens, or Constantinople? The correct answer is Constantinople. Which 1960 Alfred Hitchcock thriller is famous for its iconic shower scene? The Birds, Psycho, or Vertigo? The correct answer is Psycho. What is the largest country in South America by land area? Argentina, Colombia, or Brazil? The correct answer is Brazil. In the game of chess, which is the only piece that can jump over other pieces, the rook, the bishop, or the knight? The correct answer is the knight. The Bel Air is a famous and iconic car model from which American brand? Ford, Dodge, or Chevrolet? The correct answer is Chevrolet. What is the common name for the chemical compound NaCl? Sugar, vinegar, or salt? The correct answer is salt. Who is the author of the classic novel Moby Dick? Nathaniel Hawthorne, Herman Melville, or Mark Twain? The correct answer is Herman Melville. Regarding the Leaning Tower of Pisa, this famous bell tower is located in which country? France, Spain, or Italy? Correct answer is Italy. Which American band released the classic rock album Rumors in 1977? The Eagles, Fleetwood Mac, or Led Zeppelin? The correct answer is Fleetwood Mac. The Iron Curtain was a term used to describe the ideological divide in which continent? Asia, Europe, or Africa? The correct answer is Europe. The 100 Years' War was fought between which two kingdoms? Spain and Portugal, England and France, or Denmark and Sweden? The correct answer is England and France. Which 1976 film starred Sylvester Stallone as a down-on-his-luck boxer? Raging Bull, The Champ, or Rocky? The correct answer is Rocky. Mount Kilimanjaro, the highest peak in Africa, is located in which country? Kenya, Ethiopia, or Tanzania? The correct answer is Tanzania. How many sides does a nonagon have? 7, 8, or 9? The correct answer is 9. The 300 SL, with its iconic gull-wing doors, was made by which German brand? BMW, Porsche, or Mercedes-Benz? The correct answer is Mercedes-Benz. What is the name of the force that pulls objects toward the center of the Earth? Magnetism, friction, or gravity? The correct answer is gravity. The Persistence of Memory is a famous surrealist painting by which artist? Pablo Picasso, Salvador Dali, or Vincent van Gogh? The correct answer is Salvador Dali. Regarding the Statue of Liberty, this iconic statue was a gift to the United States from which country? The United Kingdom, France, or Spain? The correct answer is France. Which band from Liverpool, England, led the, quote, British invasion in the 1960s? The Who, the Kinks, or the Beatles? The correct answer is the Beatles. The policy of glasnost, meaning openness, was introduced by which Soviet leader? Joseph Stalin, Nikita Khrushchev, or Mikhail Gorbachev? The correct answer is Mikhail Gorbachev. The Magna Carta, a foundational document for modern law, was signed in which country? France, Spain, or England? The correct answer is England. Which 1952 musical is famous for its iconic scene of Gene Kelly singing in the rain? An American in Paris, Singin' in the Rain, or High Society? The correct answer is Singin' in the Rain. The ancient city of Petra, known for its rock-cut architecture, is in which modern-day country? Egypt, Syria, or Jordan? The correct answer is Jordan. What is the least common multiple of 6 and 8? 12, 24, or 48? The correct answer is 24. The E-Type is a classic sports car from which British manufacturer? Aston Martin, Jaguar, or Lotus? The correct answer is Jaguar. What is the largest planet in our solar system? Saturn, Jupiter, or Neptune? The correct answer is Jupiter. The Night Watch is a famous 17th century painting by which Dutch artist? Johannes Vermeer, Rembrandt, or Vincent van Gogh? The correct answer is Rembrandt. Regarding Stonehenge, this prehistoric monument is located in which country? Ireland, Scotland, or England? The correct answer is England. Which American artist released the groundbreaking 1972 album, The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust? David Bowie, Elton John, or Bruce Springsteen? The correct answer is David Bowie. The Camp David Accords were a peace treaty signed between Israel and which other country? Jordan, Egypt, or Syria? The correct answer is Egypt. Who was the last pharaoh of ancient Egypt? Tutankhamun, Ramses II, or Cleopatra? The correct answer is Cleopatra. Which 1964 musical film stars Julie Andrews as a magical nanny? The Sound of Music, My Fair Lady, or Mary Poppins? The correct answer is Mary Poppins. The ancient city of Babylon was located near what modern-day city? Cairo, Egypt, Rome, Italy, or Baghdad, Iraq? The correct answer is Baghdad, Iraq. What is 15% of 200? 15, 20, or 30? The correct answer is 30. The 240Z was a popular sports car from which Japanese manufacturer? Toyota, Honda, or Datsun? The correct answer is Datsun. What is the chemical symbol for potassium? P, PO, or K? The correct answer is K. The Girl with a Pearl Earring is a masterpiece by which Dutch painter? Rembrandt, Vincent van Gogh, or Johannes Vermeer? The correct answer is Johannes Vermeer. Regarding the Great Wall of China, this massive structure was built to protect China from what group of invaders? The Romans, the Vikings, or the Mongols? The correct answer is the Mongols. Which artist is famous for the 1956 hit song, Blue Suede Shoes? Johnny Cash, Elvis Presley, or Carl Perkins? The correct answer is Carl Perkins. The European Union's headquarters is primarily located in which city? Paris, Berlin, or Brussels? The correct answer is Brussels. The Meiji Restoration was a period of major social and political change in which country? China, Korea, or Japan? The correct answer is Japan. Which 1979 science fiction horror film was marketed with the tagline, "In space, no one can hear you scream"? Star Wars, Alien, or The Exorcist? The correct answer is Alien. What is the largest landlocked country in the world? Mongolia, Kazakhstan, or Afghanistan? The correct answer is Kazakhstan. How many faces does a standard cube have? 4, 6, or 8? The correct answer is 6. The GTO is a classic muscle car from which American brand? Dodge, Chevrolet, or Pontiac? The correct answer is Pontiac. What is the name for the center of an atom? The electron, the proton, or the nucleus? The correct answer is the nucleus. The Birth of Venus is a famous painting by which Italian Renaissance artist? Titian, Raphael, or Sandro Botticelli? The correct answer is Sandro Botticelli. Regarding Mount Rushmore, this massive sculpture features the faces of 4 presidents of which country? Canada, the United States, or Mexico? The correct answer is the United States. Which artist had a major hit in 1957 with the song Great Balls of Fire? Little Richard, Buddy Holly, or Jerry Lee Lewis? The correct answer is Jerry Lee Lewis. The Suez Crisis of 1956 primarily involved which man-made waterway? The Panama Canal, the Erie Canal, or the Suez Canal? The correct answer is the Suez Canal. The Age of Enlightenment was a philosophical movement that dominated which century? The 16th century, the 17th century, or the 18th century? The correct answer is the 18th century. Which 1961 film stars Audrey Hepburn as Holly Golightly? Roman Holiday, Breakfast at Tiffany's, or My Fair Lady? The correct answer is Breakfast at Tiffany's. What is the largest desert in Asia? The Gobi Desert, the Thar Desert, or the Arabian Desert? The correct answer is the Gobi Desert. If a train travels 150 miles in 3 hours, what is its average speed? 40 miles per hour, 50 miles per hour, or 60 miles per hour? The correct answer is 50 miles per hour. Which German automaker is famous for the Beetle and the microbus? BMW, Audi, or Volkswagen? The correct answer is Volkswagen. What is the process by which plants release water vapor into the air? Photosynthesis, respiration, or transpiration? The correct answer is transpiration. The Last Supper is a famous mural painting by which artist? Raphael, Michelangelo, or Leonardo da Vinci? The correct answer is Leonardo da Vinci. Regarding Neuschwanstein Castle, this fairy tale-like castle is a famous landmark in which country? Austria, Switzerland, or Germany? The correct answer is Germany. Which American rock band is famous for the 1971 hit Stairway to Heaven? The Eagles, Led Zeppelin, or Aerosmith? The correct answer is Led Zeppelin. The perestroika and glasnost reforms were introduced in which country? China, the Soviet Union, or Poland? The correct answer is the Soviet Union. The samurai were a warrior class in which country's feudal society? China, Korea, or Japan? The correct answer is Japan. Which 1955 film stars James Dean as a rebellious teenager named Jim Stark? The Wild One, East of Eden, or Rebel Without a Cause? The correct answer is Rebel Without a Cause. What is the largest country in the world by land area? Canada, China, or Russia? The correct answer is Russia. What is the square root of 144? 10, 12, or 14? The correct answer is 12. The Charger is an iconic muscle car from which American brand? Ford, Dodge, or Chevrolet? The correct answer is Dodge. What is the name for the solid form of water? Gas, plasma, or ice? The correct answer is ice. American Gothic is a famous 20th century painting by which artist? Edward Hopper, Georgia O'Keeffe, or Grant Wood? The correct answer is Grant Wood. Regarding the Colosseum, this ancient amphitheater was primarily used for what kind of events? Chariot races, gladiatorial contests, or theatrical plays? The correct answer is gladiatorial contests. Which American rock band was a leading figure in the psychedelic rock scene of the 1960s? The Beach Boys, The Doors, or the Monkees? The correct answer is The Doors. The domino theory was a central idea in the foreign policy of which country during the Cold War? The Soviet Union, China, or the United States? The correct answer is the United States. That's it for today's quiz. How did you do? Share your score in the comments below. If you enjoyed the quiz, don't forget to like and subscribe for more fun quizzes. See you next time.